during my high school period, a group of us used to gather around out at Underhill Park in the city, out in the east end of the city. And there was a lot of discussions. One fellow there was always touting Marx and the communist line, and being of the nature that I was, I thought he didn't know what he was talking about, so there again I looked pretty thoroughly into that. Incidentally, they called this guy a bull, and that's what he was full of. But he was bright too. He was and informed.
So did you read Marx when you were in high school? Did you read?
Yes, he was.
Did you read? Did you read Karl Marx?
Oh yes, at that time I would go down to the public libraries. Mm-hmm. It used to be down, well, down toward the end of town, but I spent more time there as a youngster than I did anywhere else. And I would read those things, and of course, at first bounced Marx's and Engels' idea that you could create a society where the each would contribute according to his ability and receive according to his need. I thought, that's crap. Who's going to tell them how much they should contribute and how much that they need? And of course, it never worked, never has. Back in the early Christian dispensation, the early Christians started out on some such program. They found there were a lot of loafers, a lot of rice Christians, and Paul came along and said, if none should work, none should eat. Anyway, he put a stop to that, to the communist approach in the early Christian church. But anyhow, that was part of my introduction to Marxist thinking. This man was a telegrapher for the railroad, and later on I did encounter him as a dedicated communist. His sister was also.